Thank you for visiting our channel.
Intermediate S1 #2. You'd better study for your Indonesian test. Grammar. The focus of this lesson is making simple arguments in the imperative and conditional mood.
Kalau tidak, kamu mungkin nggak bakalan lulus mata kuliah ini.
If not, you probably won't be able to pass this course. The conditional, if and if not. S1 is a condition for plus S2 to occur. Notes: when the condition in S1 is realized, S2 takes place.
Kalau,
S1 S2.
kalau,
Subordinate clause, main clause.
kalau.
Conjunction indicates if that the condition expressed in S1 takes place. The action or state of S2 will also take place. It is implied that the event in S1 has not taken place when the utterance is made, which means that the verb that precedes
Kalau,
cannot use the past tense. For example,
kalau kamu rajin belajar, pasti kamu bisa lulus ujian.
if you study hard, you can definitely pass the exam.
Kalau bahan makanannya murah, mari kita beli yang banyak.
If the groceries are cheap, let's stock up.
Kalau obat masuk angin, bisa dibeli di apotek.
If it's cold medicine you're looking for, you can buy it at a pharmacy. S2
Kalau,
or S1. Main clause,
kalau,
subordinate clause. In Indonesian, there is no strict rules on putting the subordinate clause first before the main clause. You can change the order and the meaning of the sentence will be the same as long as you place
kalau,
before the subordinate clause. For example,
pasti kamu bisa lulus ujian, kalau kamu rajin belajar.
you can definitely pass the exam if you study hard.
Mari kita beli yang banyak, kalau bahan makanannya murah.
Let's stock up if the groceries are cheap.
Kalau obat masuk angin, bisa dibeli di apotek.
You can buy it at a pharmacy. If it's cold medicine you're looking for. Next, let's look at the formation of the negative
Kalau,
conditional. You just need to add
tidak,
after the conjunction un,
kalau,
so it'll be
kalau tidak.
which means if not. You can also add a pronoun or noun in between,
Kalau tidak,
so it will be
kalau
plus noun plus
tidak,
or
kalau
plus pronoun plus.
tidak.
For example,
Kalau tidak datang pagian, kita tidak akan dapat tempat duduk.
if we don't go earlier, we won't get seat.
Kalau tidak beli sekarang, mungkin besok akan habis.
If you don't buy it now, maybe tomorrow it will be gone.
Kalau kamu tidak bekerja hari ini, kita bisa menonton pertunjukan itu bersama.
If you are not working today, we could watch that show together.
Kalau mangga tidak ini mahal, aku mau beli banyak.
If these mangoes are not expensive, I want to buy a lot of them.
Aku mau ke pantai, kalau cuacanya tidak mendung.
I want to go to the beach if the weather is not cloudy. The imperative, must,
Harus,
is an adverb that means must, should, or have to, and it expresses obligation. For example,
kamu harus bangun sekarang.
you have to wake up now.
Saya harus mempersiapkan makanan.
I have to prepare the food.
Kamu harus bertanya kepada seseorang.
You have to ask someone. Now let's combine the imperative must and the conditional if as if not. For example,
Kamu harus bangun sekarang, kalau tidak kamu akan terlambat.
You have to wake up now, if not you will be late.
Saya harus mempersiapkan makanan kalau dia akan datang.
I have to prepare the food if he is coming.
Kamu harus bertanya kepada seseorang kalau kamu tidak mengerti.
You have to ask someone if you don't understand. Sample sentences.
Kamu harus belajar kalau ingin lulus.
You have to study if you want to pass.
Kalau harganya mahal, lebih baik kamu tawar.
If the price is expensive, you'd better ask for a bargain.
Cultural insight. The top destinations for Indonesian students abroad. Most of the Indonesians who study abroad are interested in studying business, IT, hospitality, and tourism. About 70% choose a business major since many Indonesians are self-employed. Therefore it is important for children to take over the family business later on in life. Australia is the most popular destination for Indonesians to study abroad, with the largest number of students going to Sydney and Melbourne. The fact that it's the closest country geographically is one of the reasons that Indonesian students choose Australia. The second top destination is the US. But there has been a significant decline in Indonesian students going to the States, starting from around 2012. At that time China, Malaysia, Singapore, and New Zealand began trying to attract Indonesian students to study in their countries. But now the number of students is slowly rising again in US since the Cultural Center in Jakarta opened and promises 95% student acceptance. A third country that hosts many Indonesian students is the UK, where they come to study business, engineering, and design. Useful expression.
Saya belajar bisnis di Universitas Sydney.
I'm studying business at the University of Sydney.
Begadang, begadang.
Stay awake at night. Stay awake at night.
Ngeri, ngeri.
Fearful, scare. Fearful, scare.
Masa, masa.
Really, really.
Bakalan, bakalan.
Will be, will be.
Menurut, menurut.
According to, according to.
Tepat, tepat.
Exact, precise. Exact, precise.
Ingat, ingat.
To remember, to remember.
Mata kuliah, mata kuliah.
Subject, subject.
Telat, telat.
Late, late.
Dosen, dosen.
Lecturer, lecturer.
Dia sedang bergadang untuk menyelesaikan tugasnya sambil minum kopi. Dia sedang bergadang untuk menyelesaikan tugasnya sambil minum kopi.
He is staying awake to finish the assignment while drinking coffee. He is staying awake to finish the assignment while drinking coffee.
Rasanya ngeri setelah mendengar ceritanya. Rasanya ngeri setelah mendengar ceritanya.
I feel horrified after hearing the story. I feel horrified after hearing the story.
Masa dia masih tidur? Masa dia masih tidur?
What, he's still sleeping. What, he's still sleeping.
Masa dia bilang begitu? Masa dia bilang begitu?
Really, he said that. Really, he said that.
Masa dia tidak punya mobil? Masa dia tidak punya mobil?
Is it true that he doesn't have a car? Is it true that he doesn't have a car?
Aku bakalan telat 10 menit. Aku bakalan telat 10 menit.
I will be 10 minutes late. I will be 10 minutes late.
Menurut saya ini bagus. Menurut saya ini bagus.
I think this is nice. I think this is nice.
Jawablah pertanyaan dengan jawaban yang paling tepat pada lembar yang disediakan. Jawablah pertanyaan dengan jawaban yang paling tepat pada lembar yang disediakan.
Please answer the questions with the most correct answers on the sheet provided. Please answer the questions with the most correct answers on the sheet provided.
Mohon coba untuk mengingat-ingat apa yang terjadi kemarin di tempat kejadian perkara. Mohon coba untuk mengingat-ingat apa yang terjadi kemarin di tempat kejadian perkara.
Please try to remember what happened yesterday at the crime scene. Please try to remember what happened yesterday at the crime scene.
Saya kira saya tidak akan ingat ulang tahun kamu. Saya kira saya tidak akan ingat ulang tahun kamu.
You thought I wouldn't remember your birthday. You thought I wouldn't remember your birthday.
Dia tidak ingat apa yang terjadi sebelum kecelakaan. Dia tidak ingat apa yang terjadi sebelum kecelakaan.
He doesn't remember anything that happened before the accident. He doesn't remember anything that happened before the accident.
Saya ingin membatalkan satu mata kuliah. Saya ingin membatalkan satu mata kuliah.
I want to drop one subject. I want to drop one subject.
Besok datangnya jangan telat ya. Besok datangnya jangan telat ya.
Please don't be late tomorrow. Please don't be late tomorrow.
Dosen sedang membagi-bagikan kertas tugas. Dosen sedang membagi-bagikan kertas tugas.
The lecturer is handing out assignment papers. The lecturer is handing out assignment papers.
Vocabulary phrase usage.
Tepat waktu.
On time.
Tepat.
Means exact or precise and
Waktu.
is time. So literally,
Tepat waktu.
means exact time and is used in both formal and informal situations. There is another slightly longer variation of the saying on time, which is
Tepat waktunya.
we now know
Tepat.
exact/precise. Pada is a preposition meaning in, on, or at.
Waktunya.
Consists of the root word
Waktu.
which is time, and the suffix
Nya.
means the. So literally,
Tepat waktunya.
or means exact on the time.
Some people may wonder if, instead of,
Waktu berapa?
we can say,
Jam berapa?
when asking what time is it,
Jam.
means hour in Indonesian, but in this case you cannot replace
Waktu.
with
Jam. Suratnya sampai tepat waktu.
letter arrived on time.
Masa,
Sih.
really. Masa is a word expressing disbelief. In English it's close to the expression really / I don't believe it.
Sih.
Is an emotive particle, usually added to soften the tone of questions in informal conversations, not written. There is no equivalent expression for formal situations, as it's not so polite to doubt what someone has said to you. Masa in this expression is not to be confused with the noun masa, which means time, term, or era. Masa is derived from the Arabic phrase
Masya Allah.
a phrase to express joy and thankfulness after hearing good news. But the expression masa in Indonesian is said after hearing good or bad news. For example, masa,
Sih. Kamu yakin kalau berita itu benar menurut kamu?
really, are you sure the news is true?
Menurut kamu?
In your opinion, according to you,
Menurut.
consists of the prefix me and the root word
Turut.
which is the verb meaning to join, to follow, to participate, or to take part.
Menurut kamu
is the informal you. So,
menurut kamu
literally means following you, with the indirect meaning following your opinion, or simply what do you think. This can be used in formal and informal situations.
menurut kamu
Is a very common phrase to ask for someone's opinion. However, there is a longer, more complete version which is used mostly in formal situations.
Apa menurut pendapat kamu? Apa
Means what?
menurut
As we have mentioned before, means to join, to follow, to participate, or to take part.
pendapat
Is a noun meaning opinion and
kamu
is the informal you. So literally this is what following opinion you, or what's your opinion. For example,
menurut kamu apa yang harus saya lakukan?
in your opinion, what should I do?
Bisa, aku kayaknya perlu waktu 1 hari lagi untuk menyelesaikan tugas ini. Menurut kamu boleh enggak kalau telat? Bisa, aku kayaknya perlu waktu 1 hari lagi untuk menyelesaikan tugas ini. Menurut kamu boleh enggak kalau telat?
Lisa, I think I need one more day to finish this assignment. Do you think it's okay to be late? Lisa, I think I need one more day to finish this assignment. Do you think it's okay to be late?
Enggak, kamu harus selesaikan sekarang juga. Kalau tidak, kamu mungkin enggak bakalan lulus mata kuliah ini. Enggak, kamu harus selesaikan sekarang juga. Kalau tidak, kamu mungkin enggak bakalan lulus mata kuliah ini.
No, you have to finish it now. If not, you probably won't be able to pass this course. No, you have to finish it now. If not, you probably won't be able to pass this course.
Masa sih? Kok kamu bisa bilang begitu? Masa sih? Kok kamu bisa bilang begitu?
Really? How can you say that? Really? How can you say that?
Kamu ingat enggak si Eka? Tahun lalu dia kan dimarahi terus disuruh ulang mata kuliah sama dosen kita. Kamu ingat enggak si Eka? Tahun lalu dia kan dimarahi terus disuruh ulang mata kuliah sama dosen kita.
Do you remember Eka? Last year he was scolded and was told to retake the course by our lecturer. Do you remember Eka? Last year he was scolded and was told to retake the course by our lecturer.
Oh iya, kok bisa begitu? Oh iya, kok bisa begitu?
Oh yeah? How come? Oh yeah? How come?
Katanya sih dia menyerahkan tugasnya enggak tepat waktu. Katanya sih dia menyerahkan tugasnya enggak tepat waktu.
They said he didn't submit the assignment on time. They said he didn't submit the assignment on time.
Wah, ngeri juga. Kalau begitu aku harus begadang lagi dong malam ini. Wah, ngeri juga. Kalau begitu aku harus begadang lagi dong malam ini.
Wow, that's scary. That means I have to stay up late again tonight, doesn't it? Wow, that's scary. That means I have to stay up late again tonight, doesn't it? Thank you for watching this video. Please click like and subscribe to watch other videos. Thank you.